entangled him, because what the criminals do, which they did to Wazirike. Some of you know the history of Wazirike. When the politician, one of those politicians, it was Ifanyo, but one of them went to the DSS. And Yoba, thank you so much. Went to meet Wazirike with the criminals that surrounded Wazirike. And when they went to meet him, those criminals that Wazirike trusted, he saw those people with this criminal politician when they came to dissuade him to drop Biafra. So when he saw people that he trusted, people that he thinks he trusted, surrounding this criminal politician, he was able to let go of the Biafra restoration. The same thing happened to our able leader Nnamdi Kanu. The same criminals that surrounded him, that pretended to be fighting for the Biafra restoration, we are the same ones that moved him to Kenya, where Nigerian government took him. And today he's languishing in Nigeria DSS.
All right. So you know that popular saying that na person wey know you, na him go cry you. You know it, Abi? Fine. Now, on several occasions, on several videos, we've seen where this woman, Dr. Mrs. Ngozi Orabreze, has come out to tell us that, see, it is those that Simon Ekpa trusted, those that he has revealed his plan, those that he has used to build the cabinet, that these are the people that are disappointing and betraying him now, just because he is in detention. Now, looking back, when Nnamdi Kanu was adopted in Kenya, we had the same news, that it was said that it was people within him, people that knew his plan, that, you know, helped the government to, you know, plan for his adoption. Come to think about that. Are you telling me that Kenya government just saw Nnamdi Kanu on the airport and arrested him? Are you telling me that? No, it was well planned. Somebody knew that he was flying from UK to Kenya. Somebody knew where he will fall, where their plane will fall. Somebody knew his movement, and that person was the person who revealed the plan. And that person must be somebody that is very close to him. So it is a well-planned adoption. All right. So now, the same thing now is happening in the case of Simon Ekpa. And that is why I tell people, you must be very, very careful who you tell your plans. You must be very, very careful who you know, tell your future plans, who you reveal things about. You must be very, very careful. Yes. As I said earlier, you know, human beings are like, you know, beings you can use to do several. People can change. People can change. Anyways, let me allow you to watch what Dr. Mrs. Ngozi Orabreze explained in this video, because, as I keep saying, we are always praying for peace. Let peace reign. Come on. Without peace, we can hardly move forward. Hardly. Without peace, we can hardly move forward. But with peace, you know, I give an illustration the other day that if you get a bunch of broom and if you want to break it, it will be very difficult. But if you get a single broom and you want to break it, it will be very easy. So, but once we unite, once there is peace and we unite, it will be very, very difficult for the enemy to break us. So I'm always praying for peace. Let peace reign. All right. So please, I'm going to allow you now to watch what she said, and you know, some of the things she said that is happening in the cabinet. All right, please take your time and watch it. All right. And in case if you're coming across my channel for the first time, please do well to subscribe to this channel. All right. Thank you. But for now, watch it.
It gets to 7 months, you can never cover it. That is where we are right now in the restoration of the United States of Biafra. And those people, most Biafrans that have this what we call the sixth sense, when things are happening, it's not just what is happening this November, December. Most of them have been threading back what happened even since February to this restoration, till this January. And these are Biafrans that have been following Obato Obie's footsteps. They have been threading it. Each step, each move everybody is doing, they are putting it together. And one major thing that most of them, the think tank of the Biafra restoration, have come to present to me is that this thing that is happening right now is the same thing. It was the same thing that happened before Nnamdi Kanu, to Wazirike, to our able leader Nnamdi Kanu. And it tried to happen to Obatobie, but luckily, thank God, Obatobie has the right people around him. And those right people around him have been persistent and consistent. They could not be mowed down by the criminals that supported Obatobie. Not that supported the criminals that entangled him, because what the criminals do, which they did to Wazirike, some of you know the history of Wazirike. When the politician, one of those politicians, it was Ifanyo, but one of them went to the DSS. Anyoba, thank you so much. Went to meet Wazirike with the criminals that surrounded Wazirike. And when they went to meet him, those criminals that Wazirike trusted, he saw those people with this criminal politician when they came to dissuade him to drop Biafra. So when he saw people that he trusted, people that he thinks he trusted, surrounding this criminal politician, he was able to let go of the Biafra restoration. The same thing happened to our able leader Nnamdi Kanu. The same criminals that surrounded him, that pretended to be fighting for the Biafra restoration, were the same ones that moved him to Kenya, where Nigerian government took him. And today he's languishing in Nigeria DSS dungeon. The same criminals that surrounded Nnamdi Kanu that pretended that they were fighting for Biafra restoration. They were the same individuals when Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, has said there will be sit at home or there won't be any election. These criminals will go collect money from the Nigerian politicians in Southeast and South and come and telling them they can now, how are we going to do this now? Let us cancel this. We're going to let the election go, or maybe the next one. The same criminals that did this thing to Nnamdi Kanu, they are the same criminals that Obatobie moved into the Biafra Republic government in exile. They are there.
Exactly.
They are doing the same template that Fulani tells them to do. That same template that Fulani uses to disrupt the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. It is the same template they came with this time. But you know what? They failed. Because it's a different breed of Biafrans that is in charge at this time. It's a different breed of Biafrans that have studied the history for the past 100 years. The different breed of Biafran that knows how the Fulani penetrates Igbos, penetrate Biafrans. A different breed of Biafrans that understood how the Fulani terrorist cabals and Nigerian government works. So when you see the criminal ex-British cabinet members, the criminal lobbyists that are parading with them in the name of trying to restore Biafra, Biafra's already stopped them on their track. That is why they don't go. They can't move anywhere, not with some of us. Not with some of us. So, Nigerian government, I promise you today, the money you have given to is a waste because they cannot go anywhere. They can't go far. Once they take one step, we are taking 5 steps ahead of them. That is the idea that Obatobie had today. Because he was surrounded by the right individuals. He was surrounded by the people that have sixth sense. Obatobie was surrounded by Biafrans that have studied the history of Nigeria and how they operate. And that is why whatever they do today to disrupt what we are doing, they will be relegated to the trash can. Sure. Those that knowingly or unknowingly, they will pay the price for what they are doing. Yes. That is a promise they are giving out of them. Biafra is already an independent nation. Whether Tinubu likes it, whether the politicians like it, whether the criminal ex-British cabinet members like it, whether those that follow them, from our leader Nnamdi Kanu, and he just try to see how he can manage them. Maybe they will change. Maybe after they've caught him, and they went to apologize to Odogu, and Odogu forgave them, thinking the criminals will change, not knowing that once a Sabo, always Sabo. So that is why use all kind of lies to deceive because they already paid. Remember, they already paid. Our leader Nnamdi Kanu told us Nigerian government has already brought out billions of dollars to stop the restoration of Biafra. So those of you that are looking for Tinubu or looking for Christopher Musa or looking for any of them, you're making a mistake. Do not look there. Look right inside what you have. Look inside Briggy. Look inside this United States of Biafra. Look inside what we are doing and you will find them. You are not going to go far. Look inside those that claim they are lobbyists. They are the criminals that have been planted by Nigerian government to disrupt what we are doing. But you know what? They are going to continue to get with the pro max because we already know that game. And as they are bringing out millions, we are also bringing out millions times 3 of whatever they are doing. Biafra is here. Nobody is going to stop that. And the terrorists, the reintegrated terrorists, the fully reintegrated terrorists, the terrorists that Nigerian government and the Southeast governors and the Southside governors, they breed inside Biafra land, they must leave our land. Forcefully or peacefully, they cannot continue to kill us.
Hey.
And get away with it. Self-determination, self-defense is a right. They've killed us enough. They've murdered us enough. They've burnt our businesses enough. Using the same ex-Briggy cabinet members that are parading themselves on Twitter, using the same Biafran that claim that they were following Nnamdi Kanu, using those that they pretend that they are among the commanders on ground. These individual criminals have been paid by the Nigerian government to disrupt what we're doing. But you know what? Their days are numbered.
Yes.
Do not be moved. Do not be shaken because we got the formula to destroy them. And that is what we will continue.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
QED.
All right. So what do you think? Drop your comment on the comment section. I beg you. Drop your comment and do not forget to subscribe to this channel, right? Thank you and God bless you.